Hello. Hopefully everything's ready and good to go. Do I need to turn this down a little? Let's have a look. Oh, no, I didn't say turn it up. I said turn it down. No, what are you doing? Hold on. Stop. Okay, don't stop. Jesus, give me a second to think. Why is it media player so laggy? And then I press a button and then it's like, oh yeah, we'll just change your volume to max volume. No, that's not what I'm after. I'm just after balancing it. God damn it. Sorry, my emote totem buddy. That should be better, right? It's looking better. Right, sorry about this. Right, after some very derpy technical issues, we are doing whatever I want, I guess. Let's just double check a few bits. I did have on hardcore good. It's looking fine. It's nice not to be locked in on any one character at the moment. And as I know that I'm around, let me just quickly ping Discord, or else I'll have an angry camp. Run. Now streaming HoloCure. I don't want to be late this evening, by the way. I mean, it's early now, so it's not going to be late, but I have places to be and people to see tomorrow. Right, we've got Halu on. That's fine. There we go. On and going. Let's go something like this. And actually start playing the video game. If it's still too loud, please let me know, but I think it's done accordingly fine. Yeah, it looks like it. I can always put things up and down. Right, what do I want? Hello, yes. However, if I can get the... If I can get the Dakimakura, that would be wonderful. Body pillow. Heck yeah. I was checking over earlier and it's been actually a couple weeks since I last played HoloCure. So I want Snow Queen. Kaug might consider Genghis Khan to be like super triple S tier, but on a hardcore run, I consider it to be absolutely poop tier, even though elite cooking is still very good. Let's remove the energy drink. I don't need that haste. And I can't go full into Halu just yet. I need to supplement some damage. Because you can't be overwhelmed immediately. You can get overwhelmed immediately, but like that just ends the run. Nice. Study glasses. That's what we want. Bandage is an absolute no-go. My health is fixed to 1. There is, however, a disturbing lack of body pillow. Also, did I remove the membership? I probably should have taken it because it still gives damage reduction, which supplements with body pillow. Oh, and I should have just taken the bouncy ball there. And let's remove credit card and take glow stick. Oh no, insurmountable forces coming my way. If only I was big. I need to not use quite so many rerolls. I can't wait to see if they update the TVs in this level. When they add Sencho and the rest of them in. Because from what I could see of the 0.7 trailer, they're adding, you know, Null, Sencho, Pekora. So that'll be fun. Let's not go curse. The gear can be, the kind of headband can unfortunately be removed. Now that's a very interesting prospect. Let's take it. Let's continue to get more tears. Oh good, I did list the game as HoloCure. Right, where's the game? Thank you. Now I can get Halo 5. Then I really want to finish study classes. I don't think I want research coat. I think it's just going to be Hallie? Even though lab coat is actually really good on hardcore. Because if you're not at full hit points, you're dead. So the principles of research coat is just... it will always work. So it's not awful, but I want... well, I need stupid sake. Thanks. I also need Lizzie or Kiara here today. Shit, didn't work. Okay. I have to. This game, playing this game brings out that stupid joke from me. Bouncy ball is going to be very handy. Also, double cooldown. I.e. Tears and Bouncy Ball both have them cooldown. That's very convenient. So yeah, I also need Body Pillow, of course. Right now I'm very exposed and could go down at literally any time. Let's go Bouncy Ball. I'd rather work on getting my weapons at the moment than getting my membership up. The membership was just so it's in the spot. Oh, another anvil. Why, yes. You can. I just need to not get KO'd here. Because this has even got a super gorilla paw attached to it, which is really nice. Would be a shame to have it wasted. RGB can go in the slot for now, although it does literally nothing in the current state of things. Coco is actually amazing, of course, in hardcore. Let me think about this. I might come back and get this, but let's leave it for now because I need to ensure I have body pillow. Because me, I will get hit by some random BS on the floor that I will find very difficult to see. So the sooner it's secured, the better. Wow, I actually blanked out for a second and genuinely forgot for a moment what other item I needed to make Snow Queen. Of course it's whammy water, but I actually forgot for a sec. Let's eliminate limiter. Although we're playing as Sana, I do not need the limiter. Even though I am feeling right now that taking the membership was a waste. No, I should have left the spot open for injection as Coco. Oh well. Too late now. If butts and just were candies and nuts. Body pillow. Ace. Now something can hit me. I mean, I don't want it to, but, you know, I can at least take some damage. Okay. I see it. It's a must. And let's take tears, of course. That will do. I don't know if I want haste stamp for permanent, but I'll take it for now. Pillow level 2 would be great. Not fussed about level 3 sake, but when I get it, I'll get it, but... Double cooldown, Ring of Fitness. Ring of Fitness stick in your mouth. Gotten. God, that's so stupid. And the award for the worst line that would never work ever is... Orbit Awakened, very nice. Okay. Now we're up and running. Yeah, that joke was so bad it scared away my emote totem buddy. You know what? Don't blame ya. That one's on me. And none of that was whammy water. Unlucky. And yeah, that was worth taking an upgrade there. In my book. This anvil I'll leave for if I happen to get whammy water, but not as a preset enchanted one. Like so. Also, double cooldown on the... Very certain cooldown doesn't work with Snow Queen, but I'll run with it for now. I actually want to give it knockback effect. Like I kind of want to the fitness balls. Fitness ring. But fitness ring comes with quite a lot of knockback. Especially considering I'm playing as Sana. So it's not all bad. The tack stamp is unfortunately better than trumpet stamp. And of course, I don't need the leech stamp. So that's a stamp that I'd normally love to have, that I don't need. Hamburger. Recover 20% hit points. Yeah, right. Like I even need it. Or to rephrase it more accurately, more like as if I could even have it. Little column A, little column B. Move speed is also pointless because I pretty much will be standing still post 30 minutes. Awesome, let's take the box. Okay, was kind of hoping that was going to be max whammy, but you know, egg on my face. But I'm level 50 now, so I should be able to have golden hammer. Come on then game, drop it for me. Plus I'm leaving the anvil for when I get my next weapon. Take early haste. So, there we go, that's what I'm after. And one more. Awesome, which should now give me the next one. we're flying. Don't know what the last weapon I want. I don't know what I want the last weapon to be though. Or item actually, for that fact. Oh, I do. It's Knight's Milk. It's kind of Night Milk or bust, really. And that's not meant to be a joke about the item origins. More haste. Trying to keep a hold of those additional rerolls as much as I can. Last item. Spider cookie? Yeah. But it needs to have knockback effect, as does Snow Queen. Crit damage and size is not quite right. Damage is already looking fairly well. So I've got that going for me. Ooh. Size stamp, thank you. That's coming off. So size stamp. I'm still uncertain about the haste and attack stamps. It's knockback stamp I want. I've just found a second reason as to why I should have not taken the membership, because I could have had Hope Soda and Night Milk. You know what, let's go Hope Soda. Actually. I'm changing my mind. I won't necessarily need the knockback if I'm dealing enough damage to take everything out. Cooldown and damage, nope. You tried, but that was slightly worse than last time. I'll take more Hope Soda, thank you. I'm not going until I'm satisfied. I'm not going to stop until I'm satisfied with that one. As much as I'd love to get the plus base damage on all the weapons, the knockback is kind of important there. Again, not necessarily quite as much for the fitness rings, but you know. Let's grab even more crit. Or you know, crit multi. Now ones are starting to turn more orange. That's good. Pacifism stamp is also a shout though. Right. Size. Pacifism doesn't work quite as well for Sana though, I feel. Well, saying it's bad, I just think I prefer the idea of the knockback. I want the knockback, and then just size and speed, I think. The primary, just so I can keep my balls spinning around me. Let's see. More haste, thank you. I don't really need to prioritise levelling up the spider cooking. I can let mini boss rewards do that. My level ups go towards stats now, as much as possible. Or as much as reasonably possible. Yeah, I don't need to go for like speed nodes and stuff necessarily. Alright, twist my arm. It doesn't hurt to have a little movement speed. I mean, technically it hurts, then. And crit. Yep. Of course I'd be nowhere near 100 yet. Plenty of time. Take more attack. Wonderful. Then, okay. Sure. Can take that, no problem. I also wonder if the update will have another, like a stage 5 or something. The trailer seemed to show either a stage 4 hard or a new stage, but I imagine it'll be stage 4 hard before stage 5. Hello HTTP. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Nice to have you here. Hope your day's been going well. Good. What about me? Oh, good to hear. Yeah, my day's been fine. Thank you. Not bad, not bad. But nothing, not bad, but nothing special to report. Suppose SSDD springs to mind. Let's. I still want the damn. Alright, give me double knockback effect. I was about to say I still want the knockback effect. You know what? Take the words out of my mouth, game. Thank you. And I think it might have been more optimal to have one knockback and one crit damage, but tomorrow's the end of school. Lovely. What? And then you have a week off until Christmas time, I assume? Or have you just got some elongated couple month escapade? But heck yeah, school's out. Over here in the UK, school, there was a week of school holidays a couple weeks ago. So over here the kids have already had it and it's been and gone. Right, what do I want here? You're fine, I guess. You're definitely fine. Not amazing, but I'll keep it. Let's start getting damage. I should really let one of these boxers do the level up of the weapon there. That was a mistake to make. Don't put me in click mode. Aim mode, thank you. Take me out of that. I have a controller right here. Actually, what happens if I go into aim mode with the mouse and then go into controller mode? Okay. It overwrites the most recently used one. Understandable and fair. More attack. Let's grab attack. And like I said, I'll just start amping up damage across the board. Need to get ready for 30. However, bear in mind this is a hardcore run, so there's still a possibility the run just falls flat on its feet at any point. Although preferably that won't happen. But it happens, skill issue. Hello, Aram. Nice to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Much the same as to HTTP. Hope your day's been going well. Welcome to the stream. I mean, I've still got ult. I can burn it whenever I want. So I'm not too worried about this. Even if I need to panic ult, I need to do it sooner rather than later. But hey, I've got damage. Don't need to worry about that too much. Oh! Little hollow button hitting behind there. Thank you. I'll take those. I see this as an absolute win. Coins are pointless. For me. They're not pointless if you've not bought everything at the shop, so don't take what I just said there to heart. I mean it contextually. Even though coins are still useful for upgrades, still costs a lot of money to smith up. And yeah, everything can just be haste where possible. Quite frank. Excuse me a moment, I just need a sip of my tea. Lovely. Perfect. Although I need the crit, haste is preferred. I want to go super speedy. Which actually hardcore sort of helps allow for, really. I didn't need to burn this ult, this was just because I got bored of seeing it there. Shouldn't screw me up using it or anything. Again, more haste. The quicker I can throw out balls, the better. Insert witty commentary here. I'm currently stuck for words, so I don't know what to really mention. The extra damage is nice. Yada yada yada. This is looking fairly strong for 18 in. Not gonna say it's gonna be a long run that perseveres far longer than 30 minutes, but should pretty much sail to 30 minutes. And probably just inevitably immediately die to stupid Yagu. The double knockback effect does seem to be working nicely for me, actually. It does compensate for the lack of night milk, just a little. Not entirely, unfortunately, however. And let's grab even more haste. Yeah, I'll nearly be at a constant 2. I definitely want to keep the haste speed on this one. This is looking nice. Size and speed working together. However, there does seem to be a distinct lack of enemies on the screen. What's going on? Is the game just giving up giving me enemies right now? I think the game just went, we're out of enemies. The stockpile was emptied. I feel like I just got cheated out of 30 seconds of farming time. Yeah, this is better. And I need to keep the ult, because the plan is when Nautica comes in to just ult straight onto Nautica and just like insta-give. Should be a very quick boss kill. She takes a while to spawn in, so I don't know if it will be pre 10 seconds, but from the point at which it's attackable, I'd imagine it could be under 10. I mean, of course, not like I need to fish for achievements, because I've had 100% since forever, but... Right. Go. Big explodey. I'll just wait patiently. And I could have activated ulti. Also, yeah, of course, this is stage 2 regular, so it's not Nautica, it's Ao-chan. A-chan. Silly me. Still kinda quick. Let's go speed up. And let's go pickup range. I'm quite liking it. Yeah, nothing's come close to me in quite some time, has it? I'm just kind of walking around at this point. Though I am still feeling somewhat shortchanged as to the frequency of these mobs here. Which is disappointing. Also, that cabinet I was just touching is the secret to flight runs on Stage 2 and of course Stage 2 Hard. By the way. I was originally wanting to keep it a secret, but meh, why? Who cares? Rip. 95% failed. That's the nat one. Yeah, literally was 95%. Nice nat one, bro. Why thanks, I roll them all the time. These are some pretty hilarious wet noodle fights when you DM. And all you roll is zeros. Ones. And let's take more attack, of course. Yeah, let's take the heal. I'm very clearly gonna need it. Psych. Come on, my pretties. Get over here. Still not content with my level of haste, though. Give me more. AKA more meat for the grinder. And I will need to start stacking crit. I want all my damage numbers to be orange. More haste. Now I'm at a stage where a second set of fitness rings is almost coming out before the last one's even finished pushing. Which is kind of cool. Sure, more attack. The priorities here are hit, haste, crit, and attack. They are the ones I'm working towards. More haste. You can see my haste is so fast on my primary attack now that the two sets of attacks are actually overlapping. So you have to account for the haste from the stamp. So I'm actually now at 200% haste with the primary. So it's literally like there's 3 balls stacked on top right now. I think I need like 220% haste to start spacing them out. In other words, 3 or 4 more clicks of haste. Something like that. It will look cool when they start to fan out. For now they're just overlapped. Yeah, crit's good. Sorry, I was just double checking my options to make sure. Now, to be fair, when your options are something that's useful and something that's not useful, it shouldn't take you that long to work out you don't need the not useful one. Cue the derp. Yep. It's my previous mantra. Yeah, this is still fairly strong. This is kind of like a knife through butter right now. It'd be even smoother if I had injection Coco instead of membership. Oh well, membership will help out more in the long run. And there we go, we're starting to get a bit more of a, you know, because they're no longer overlapping. I need a little more just to fan all 3 out. So I'm at 75% crit. Accounting for the fact that Sana's buff right now is the crit buff, hence the 125. If that looks suspicious, that's why. Even more crit. Easy peasy. $131. So 81. So I only need 7 more clicks. I mean 6 more clicks will get me to 99%. So I'd still rather be over 100 than 1 away from 100, I suppose. Oh, we're back to overlapping planets, but it's a little disorientating because it looks like they're moving so fast that it leaves an after image, but actually they're 2 separate ones. Yeah, I kind of wish I had more haste right now, because that is actually quite disorientating, I'm sorry. Thanks, more haste. That's exactly what I need. More, more, more. You can see there's times where there's a third one in there. More crit, thank you. So it's less than 1 in 5 that doesn't crit now. Sweet. But remember, there's a lot of numbers there. That's why you're still seeing a few whites, because they stand out against the oranges. Let's upgrade the primary. Kind of going for Monopoly even build rules here. Don't ask me why, because I can't answer that. $93. So I need 3 more, and that'll bring me to 102. In other words, full crit capacity, and yeah. Nice. Let's break the even build rule now. Getting quite a few primary attacks in here. Feels like it necessitates some additional damage on them. So what, this run's going to end up with nearly 30,000 kills by the 30-minute mark here, because it spikes up in the last 2 minutes. That's pretty neat. Fairly certain I mentioned in one of the HoloCure tier videos that by 30 you have somewhere between 22,500 to 28,000 kills, where there's a lot of variances from different things such as halo timings and stuff. This is definitely be sitting on the top end of that. More haste. Oh, nice. Didn't know if you saw that, but I healed 1 hit point. Which unfortunately means that that was my passive heal. So therefore they don't take it out of the pool in hardcore. But, you know, whatever. Okay, Sarah, right? Also, I don't know why I'm going to the satisfaction of trying to increase my high score, leaderboard high scores, because they're all going to reset at 0.7 anyway, right? But A7K, you're just going to scrub the boards down and start again. Oh well. If they don't, then I'll be laughing. Is one way to look at it. Okay, I don't need any more crit. Crit is completely pointless. It's maxed, it can do no more. And I will get more fitness ring damage because they're just getting thrown out in spades. And more crit. Nice, they're starting to pace out now. I think that's a natural 210 haste, right? And the kill count isn't as high as I thought it would be. It wasn't like off, but it's a little lower than I expected. I was thinking somewhere closer to the 28,000 to 29,000 figure. But it'll end up about 27.2, 27.5, somewhere around there. Or lower? Are you really not going to just chuck me like a million mobs right now? Ooh, another anvil drop. Very nice. And let's grab attack. And more anvils, thank you. Awesome. You know what, I'm glad to have come on live stream and immediately have a run that went well. I honestly thought it was going to take a while to get the run going, because hardcore runs I've done in my own time have not gone quite as well as this one has. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad to see it. And look at that, I said it would be about 27.2, 27.5. And it actually, my second thought after my initial thought was correct. Almost exactly 27.2. Haste, thank you. Oh, that wasn't a natural 210, that was including passive 210. Ah, well, whatever. Let's just try and skirt through some sort of weird gap created by the Yagoos. No, do not hit my shield. Get out of here. No, don't get hit again. This is close. Damn. Oh well, getting to 30 minutes on hardcore tends to give you a relatively good score. New daily best, but not my best with Sana on this map. But that's understandable. My all-time best with Sana is still 14th on this level. Well, that's stage 2 hard. '85th. Oh well, let's do Fubuki. Still on hardcore. Sounds like fun. Let's get to it. So, don't be surprised if this takes far longer than the Sana run just did. Like I mentioned, the Sana run was kind of lucky in a way. Oh, okay, maybe not necessarily lucky, just better than my usual expectations. And on this one, I don't want... I was about to say I don't want Snow Queen. I either want Idle Live or Snow Queen. My other option is Broken Sea. I'll either take Broken Sea and Idle Live, or Snow Queen and then question mark actually. Maybe Bone Bros or something. Don't know, I'm not overly invested yet. Just stacking the anvils for when I get Moolah. That's perfect for Fubuki for now. For hardcore runs, like, that's just tops. Blacksmith gear can go. And let's get a bigger primary weapon. Plushie legit sucks on hardcore. I mean, Plushie kind of legit sucks full stop, I feel, right now. So maybe I use these to level up my primary instead. Picky's pointless. I need glow stick for either of my two supers. And yeah, I'll just grab extra anvils later for the enchantments. Don't worry about that. If none others drop, we can come to the summation that it's because I made this maneuver and I should have saved those two anvils. For now, let's assume not. Also this time I'll be taking a research coat. Maybe and study glasses, but research coat currently takes precedence over study glasses. For reasons I can't be bothered to explain. You're welcome. No, it's because I already mentioned the whole you're at full health permanently thing. And I don't want to attack, I don't want to kill enemies. Study glasses is useful for killing enemies, but late game I won't be killing. Ooh, almost stepped into that deadbeat. Okay. One anvil to prove my previous idea correct. Of using the anvils just for the tail. Yeah, I think I want to go Frozen Sea and Idle Live on this one. Let's mix it up a bit. Credit card goes. Let's kill this mini boss first. Then I'll have the money to use the anvil for the enchantment. You're out. I also don't need Gorilla Ball this time. You're not in? Why can't you just give me something that I already had, huh? That would have been far nicer. Hello, Arjuna. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Hope you've been keeping well. Like you say, not well, long time no see. I'm doing fairly well. I hope same for yourself. Good to have you here, buddy. I need the idol costume. Let's remove the thingy. Yes, to answer your question for me, doing well, thank you. Hope same for you. Let's see, what do I need to go for? This will do. Oh, Arjuna. So you were previously asking me before about a Discord, yeah? I have now officially set it up. There was even where you... what character am I playing? Fubuki. Shirakami Fubuki. So yeah, you were asking me about a Discord before. I sort of half answered you at the end of a stream. And I tried to give you a link, but I think it was too late in the chat and it had gone. That was probably last time you were in a live stream and asked me about it. So there is actually one. In the description of my channel, there's a link to join in. Or, let me do you one better. Let's not be lazy here. Me. Let's go and get it. Because you were asking? And I wasn't trying to be dismissive to you at all, Arjun, I promise. So, here we go. That's the link. Then, once you join, I'll need to remember to give you a role called Verify. Because you'll be able to choose your colour in the Discord. But I set it up so it has to interact with another role I called Verify. So I'll get that set up as soon as possible, AP. But yeah. As I'm sure you can understand, Arjuna, it's not like massive yet or anything. I don't expect it to be, but it's... You know, you, me, Q, Magnolia, Dragon, Camph. So yeah, there's a couple of us already. I've been trying to post in it, but you have. Yay! Awesome. Let me remember to. Yo. Okay, I need to add role. Verify. Nice. And then you'll be able to, there's a channel in the Discord called Rolls for Colours. And then whatever colour you want, you can go for it. Or if there's a specific colour you want, hit me up and then I'll just throw it in. My dumbass forgot to put red in. So if you want red, I'll have to know. Probably something to do with the fact that red's a colour I very, very rarely try to think about. That's a skill. That's a vision issue though, rather than anything else. Study glasses? Yeah. So this run will be this run's basically a flight run. So my plan is to build up a shit ton of attack speed and run away from the enemies at 30 minutes. For now it just looks lackluster, but it will build in. So what else do I need? Headphones aren't a must, but would be nice. Then I said I wanted lab coat. I would have maybe wanted maid milk. Night milk, but I don't think I want that anymore. Oh yeah, so Arjuna, you also mentioned that you had one or two more camping trips coming up. Have you had them yet now? Or is that still in the near to far future? It's great. What, you've had them? Oh, nice. Sounds good. As long as you've enjoyed them. Oh yeah. I have a thing. Heck yeah. So, idol costume, then I need book. Then what? Cutting board? Maybe, because Fubuki's gonna need some knockback. And that item does quite well for her? Yeah. So the stamp, you suck, get out of here. I'd rather keep the doots. So this game is... What is this character's specialty? Yeah, I can run through that. So Fubuki basically is gain extra speed by default, have a chance to dodge attacks, then when you dodge attack, you basically create a knockback shockwave, and then you gain a boost that further gives you extra dodge. Basically this character is don't get hit, run really fast. Which is why she's really good for flight runs. So at the moment we're at 275% speed? Yeah, just wait. It should become somewhere in the region of 800%. It's OP in the context of when you do a flight run. You don't need to hit anything and that you just want to literally just keep yourself alive. So in that sense, yeah, it's OP. Realistically though, balance-wise, as a character, she's not amazing. But she is fun to play as. So, a research coat? Yeah, let's get experience. Because we're going to be running, I'm not going to be killing anything after 30 minutes. Which means I want as much procedurally generated experience as possible. The glasses are there for the beginning of the game to 30 minutes. And that lab coat I just picked up is for the from now till technically for beyond 30 minutes, but it works permanently. And what game differences are there since you've been by? Sundays I now do Sunhaven, by the way, which if you don't know is a game similar to Stardew Valley. What else has been changed on the schedule? Regret to report that I've pretty much entirely dropped tabs. I'm not saying I wouldn't play it, it's just it hasn't been quote unquote on the docket in quite some time. Maybe another day or maybe another weekend I should discuss it with the... We could always do like a thing where I throw it out in the Discord. But the last couple of times I streamed it before I stopped, it was a bit. I'm not saying it's a bad game to play at all, but I think when we get more people involved with it, it will be better. Let me phrase it like that. Out of the greatest respect. Don't get me wrong, I love tabs still, but just due to the fact that it hasn't been. How do I put it? I'll put it frankly, because it's not a stream that's been because it's not been a game that has been engaged with too much. The last few times I had streamed it, I've lost the current motivation to get onto it. Maybe when we get more people in the club that would be interested in the game, I've run it more and more. That's the thing, Arjuna. All like when I made that Alamo campaign, end up being mainly just. I understand you were on holiday, and I'm not doing a blame game. I told you I was gonna redo it, and I've not completely gone back on my word. It will just be something that comes further down the line. Or just tell me, or feel free to just say to me, hey, can we do it X weekend, and we'll just do it. I really don't mind. But yeah. It's just that I know that you love tabs, which is why I wanted to specifically speak to you about tabs, I suppose. Huh, do I have a... I think I need to grab an enchantment for the... I need to grab a enchantment for the musical notes, so there's no point in grabbing it yet. Yeah, exactly, Arjuna. You know what I mean. You know I'm not trying to be rude in my statement. You get it. It is a game where we work together and have fun on people's contributions. It's entirely what the game is. Which is why I don't like streaming Jackbox until we have people that say, I can definitely do this weekend. Speaking of which, I should speak to Lave at some point. He did say he wants to do another Jackbox stream at some point soon. I suppose that's something that once again can be organised at a better time for everyone. Because don't be wrong, like I say, I love them sort of games, but there we go. Yeah, I don't think I've got a musical note enchantment, and I want one. Well, give me an anvil, so I can at the very least check my statement. I appreciate what you're saying, Archer. I just always feel anxious because part of my problem is that I've seen people that set things up or just do things and then expect everyone to be like, ah, you're not doing this and that. AKA I've watched too much lolcow content and get real anxious about stuff like, you know, that sort of thing. Even though I know I'm not of that level, it always makes me worry in the back of my mind, I suppose. Again, me issue. It's a me issue. You know, that being said, I did tell Kampf, if ever I become a lolcow, slap me. So I have quality control. Yeah, we're still slow, but don't worry about that. The speed is yet to come. I just want a damn anvil to drop. Come on, anvil, please. Okay, good. And I was correct. Doesn't matter for now what the enchantment is, because I'll roll them both. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I've started to get round to finally... it's something I want to do for a while. But I am starting to get round to doing anime and manga reviews. So if there's anything particular you want me to talk about, I can. But yes. It would just be as and when, really. I kind of write this. It's kind of a, what one should I talk about? I know. Let's write out the script for one. So for now, I've started with some easier ones, quote unquote easier, in that I know them fairly well, and it's easy for me to say, yes, this is what I think about this and that. But they're brief because I don't want to spoil the stories for anyone. Because I'd rather them be seen as a, this is my thoughts, but I recommend you check them out kind of thing. It's quite fun to do. To be fair, I have been reading quite a few recent mangas, so... But I do appreciate what you're saying, thank you very much. As mentioned, if there's anything you want me to talk about, I will look into it. Give it a look-see, and then give my thoughts. Totes. Yeah, next I was going to do something like... I was going to mix up various different ones, so... Next would probably be something like Banana, because that anime is quite fun. I need to space out, because otherwise I'd just talk about rom-coms permanently. Not even kidding. I have the hammer. Sweet. Crit damage and size suck. The book came with size. Perfect. Let's take the like stamp for now. I will probably want it removed. Unfortunately, that 30% does not mean 30% of the total, it just adds 30%. Then... just imagine getting chased by a Nekugo throwing lightsabers. Disco, disco, disco. I'd love to touch something like a Kamigo kill. Stuff like that. There's some good ones out there that people don't read / watch. Pacifist? Hold on. Knockback for sure. Stun chance. Let's throw this in for now. And also this 10-minute boss is literally the same as the character that I'm playing as. So I'm playing as Fubuki, fighting Fubuki, which is quite cool. Da, 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 da. But also, once again, how am I managing to get this run like first time? Whenever I do it on my own, it takes like 30 million attempts. This is like the reverse of my curse. Or maybe this is redemption for the really bad COD zombies runs. Yeah, maybe this is just redemption for the terrible zombies runs last week. And I will take this. Thanks, game. W's. Right, I'm stuck at 1 health permanently. This stamp does nothing. Makes it easier. This was my other consideration. But I think I quite like my setup. Let's leave it like this. See how this goes. Honestly. The kill count is currently looking good, but it will fall off. Because when I level up, the damage will fall off. Just to incorporate for the speed. Okay, so this is the bar below the picture. Swords. I go invincible, swords happen. Because that's the special bar. That's just the very literal answer to your question. That happens. I just haven't been using it because I've not been in a position that I need to worry about it. But that's okay. And then to the right is just the items that I've gained during the run. And then to the right of that is the 3 stamps. So you can see. No, that's skills. That's the passage of the character. These 3 here are these 3 here. This is the other items. Not the best explanation ever, but that's the explanation you're getting, damn it. Excuse me. Crit damage and size. These both need to be fixed. But because I'm not going to be dealing damage, I don't need to upgrade the weapons. This guy's doing ninjutsu, I think is just standing. This guy does ninjutsu. Maybe Ollie? Oh, the one that I used to stand still and then everything around me moves slow. Oh, that's Anya. Sorry, yeah, I've just clicked in. Maybe I could do an Anya run next and we can get confirmed that that's who you were talking about. This game will be receiving new characters soon. The next game update is extra map. Thunder and Fire. Oh, that's Ollie. Yeah, that one's Ollie. The Ninja Chakra stuff, yeah, that is Ollie. So yeah, next update looks like it's introducing Stage 4 hard. And there'll be it'll be new map, and there'll be Marine, Pekora, Null, and Toa. So like 4 new characters. Because it's all of that generation of HoloLive. And there's also something about gambling mechanics. Like apparently there's this like whole casino thing, which would be quite fun to check out. It seems to be that there's like a higher or lower minigame, etc. but I have no insights. Also, I wouldn't be able to play any, like, pre-release beta because, let's be honest, KU doesn't know I exist. Nor do they need to. But because KU doesn't know I exist, I wouldn't get in on a sort of a pre-release thing. But when it comes out, I'm looking forward to it. And I'll definitely be back to jumping more on this game to get back to 100% achievements. If I know exactly when it's being released, what I'd love to do is try to beat Kyla to getting to 100% first. Because there will be more achievements. And Kyla Kowalski will be streaming herself grinding this game. And I think it would be fun to try and race her. Again, Kyla doesn't know I exist and nor does she need to, but it'd be funny to see if I could somehow get myself as a comparison. I don't know, I'm stipulating, I'm spitballing. Or as the kids say now, I'm just yapping. So yeah, a lot of new features in this game coming. Which should be fun. Also I took attack. I probably should have taken speed. I need to start ramping up the speed. Yeah, every stamp now can be sold. You have a Discord server but it's not family friendly. Fair enough. To be fair, I've been in quite a few of my IRL friends' Discord servers and they've all been not so family friendly as well. It's the way it goes, isn't it? Someone e-dating. Oh, isn't there... I seem to recall watching a video where someone talked about a YouTuber or like a TikToker that used to set up different Discord servers that was all about e-dating. They didn't give the Discord an age limit, so it was absolutely rife with pure, let's call it degeneracy. And actually quite worrying content. Like, why do people do that? It's just ridiculous. Not the e-dating thing. The e-dating thing is whatever, but the allowing minors to be exposed to such things. It really isn't on. I get that there's the idea that people can pretend that they're old enough, so it's not entirely in people's hands, but like if you know and are full aware of a situation, surely you'd think they'd monitor it better. I don't know, that's just my take. I seem to be giving a lot of cap takes on some things lately, so that's probably just me looking at it wrong. More speed. This is still not fast enough, but we're getting there. And I'd say that the kill count's not awful for 20 minutes right now, never mind 14. So I really can just grab minuscules of XP and just rely on the lab coat. More speed. And again, this makes me invincible. Right, I mean, I wouldn't have... If... How do I put this? If two minors are e-dating on Discord, there's not a problem. But your problem lies in... How do you know that it's a minor talking to a minor? How do you know it's not an adult grooming? And that's part of the issues with Discord. And also, for instance, if ever I found out someone was on Discord grooming either of my nephews, I would find them. And they'd wish it was Chris Hansen knocking on their door. That's all I'm saying. To the point where the idea of people doing it just genuinely repulses me. Oh yeah, I'm not saying I abhor what your service like, Arjun, at all. I think I'm trying to speak to... I think I'm trying to speak to generally. Is what I'm doing right now. I've kind of jumped straight into the fryer rather than a frying pan. Kind of deal. Quite frankly. Like I say, I promise this, I'm not saying it out of discontent to you. I'm taking an issue that you haven't even brought up to be an issue and turning it into one. Kind of like an alternate version of copium, but not copium. If any of what I've said has made you annoyed, I'm sorry. I do not mean it in such a way. I guess I got too wrapped up in the what if scenarios and got mad internally. Sorry. What are we at now? 439 apparently. No, that's with the buff being on. So yeah, every time I activate my ultimate, it makes me faster. So you notice I'm at 389. So when I use my ultimate, I gain 50% flat speed, which is kind of neat. However, there's only problem with not fighting many enemies now. There's a distinct lack of anvils. I need to get knocked back. Thanks, game. You heard my cry. Knock back, knock back, knock back. Nice. 1 down. 2 was better, but 1's okay. Then another anvil or 2 to get the other weapon to knock back, please. And thank you, onegaishimasu. Tasukete. Yeah, now you can see that I'm actually moving. It doesn't look like I'm shuffling anymore. Like, we're moving. Goofy clock people trying to hurt her. Exactly. Get them goofy eye clock people out of here. I mean, technically I would be one of those goofy R clock people, based on who they represent, but you know, I'm a goofy clock person, I'll accept that. It's alright. My cousin often calls me a potato rat. I pretend to understand what she's talking about. So being called a goofy clock person is not a problem to me. Took a hit, but that's why I get body pillow. Otherwise, I was dead. So let's see. Given how the run's currently going, I'll probably finish with about 20,000 kills. Level 145 to 160-ish would be my current estimation, which for flight run is not bad. That's the Altanka lightsaber. I know, right? Crazy stuff. It's probably because they are the Senate. Oh yeah, did you know that the reason why Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber is because Samuel L. Jackson actually requested to have a pink lightsaber? At first he wanted red, and then he got told, no, you can't have red because that's for Siths. And then he said, alright, give me a purple one or I'm out. And yeah, Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber. But I mean, how do you say no to Samuel L. Jackson? Even back at time of Star Wars, the man was a legend. So, I mean, by the time that he was in Attack on the Clones, you already had Pulp Fiction exist for like over a decade, like a decade and a half or whatever. Never mind all the other wonderful things Samuel L. Jackson does or has done. But remember, Anakin did nothing wrong. He's like the Griffith of Star Wars. He got absolutely misperceived, and clearly just did everything for the greater good. And definitely was not just on a power ego trip or something. If you're wondering, yes, because I can't quite kill most of the enemies now because they're quite healthy. Well, I kill them, but it takes a couple hits. I'm kind of just corralling them. Kind of the equivalent of training, where you just cluster them all together. What speed am I at? 500? That's without the buff from my super collab weapon and an ult, which now puts me up to 550. Yeah. That's right. They're Sana's followers. The loaves of bread are for the last character I played at. Her fans. Put simply, because each enemy type represents each of the fans of each of the characters. But yeah, my personal favourite member of HoloLive is the person behind the clock people. Even though I am starting to appreciate Kiara a lot more, for instance. And a lot of the other members. I'll just point her out as a focal point. Let's see, 16,000 kills. Sounds about right. Oh, I can't run too fast into the enemies, because if I run too fast into the enemies, they will get a chance to attack. I don't want to use up the picture down here, where my mouse currently is, represents a passive. If I get hit, I'll intentionally get hit to show it off. Wrong upgrade. So the passive, can you see it now moves to here? And it's a timer. Then it's consumed. And then it has to come back. It's a speed buff. Basically. It's a reset on a guaranteed dodge and a speed buff. This one. So as the second page says, I have 12 seconds to wait between every time it goes down before it comes back. So now it's back, but of course I don't need to pop it anymore. I'm just going to let it stay there. It's like a security blanket, if you want to look at it that way. Whew. Sounds like you need to go to sleep then, Arjuna. Because that is getting late, buddy. Maybe you were just in a couldn't get to sleep mode, and now your body's kicked in and got tired, which then made you decide to look at the time. That sounds like the sort of thing I do. Get sidetracked for a couple hours, look at the time, and oops, it's 3 o'clock or 1:30 or whatever. Probably what it is. Ah, that doesn't help your case. Considering caffeine literally keeps you awake. Yeah. Too much coffee and too much sleep. Well, I mean, one cannibalizes the other. Right, she's gone. I'll take haste, because I need my attacks to hit more often. Stop streaming, I'm never going to make it. Alright, Mag, I'll end things here. Right, thanks guys, that's it, I'm finished. I'm cooked. Rip. We end here, goodbye. I'm never returning. Hope you're doing well, Mag. Hope you're doing well. I was doing well until you just made me realise the cold hard truth, and now I'm dead on the inside. You caused this. Just know that. You just can't hear the tears. I'm holding them back. Now we're good. Copium. Well, you say party in the USA, but literally a couple of days ago was Guy Fawkes Night over here. That was on the 5th. But Guy Fawkes Night is a very, very England-specific holiday. So So, the goofiest live you've ever seen. Oh dear. And I really am cooked. I really should just stop streaming. If this is the goofiest you've ever seen, I truly am cooked. F. To be honest, I'd rather be goofy than normal. Normal's boring, Arjuna. If you want to talk to me about me being normal, my response is no. I acknowledge and respect that. And embrace it. I think I just ran through some enemies and dodged. Yeah, dodge buff's gone. Studying philosophy. Ooh. But, Magnolia, are you really studying philosophy? Or is this all just part of a ploy? Are you actually studying philosophy, or are you led to believe you're studying philosophy? These are the real questions. I still need knockback here. Give it to me twice then. Enchantment's so nice, they gave it to me twice. Also 18,000 kills, yeah, that's about right. They're being closer to 600% movement speed. Soon, I won't be moving on the map will be moving around me. Actually, I say that as a joke, I'm fairly certain that's how a lot of, especially isometric 2D games are actually built. Like how the old Pokemons were. This game is pure overstimulation. There's a lot on the screen. And that's partly why I don't play in RGB mode, because it just slows the game down so fast. Like, it can be difficult to keep up. Kinda jobby. Either that or my brain is slow. You hope someone drops a nuke. I think I can get you into a direction where somebody will drop a nuke. But no, this game is the game is perpetual enemies. The only way to really create a nuke is use Aki, run everywhere for 40 minutes, question mark, question mark, question mark, stand still. Then that's the true hip nuke. Doesn't matter what grade I get, right? At this point, we're in fuck it we bull mode. But also, Mag, not only is the game overstimulation, but it's going to be updated soon. And it's going to be even more, like, rainbowy. Very certain they're adding a casino. So there's going to be, like, gambling minigames. But obviously with, not, like, real-life money, just the in-game HoloCoin money. So it's not, like, gambling per se. More speed. Just under 600%. Used to have a gambling addiction on a shitty Roblox game. Oh no, not like Soul RNG or something. Have you played When will I do the mini games live? When the update's done? Arjuna, I don't know. But Mag, have you played Pet Go yet? The Pet Sim Solar RNG game. That's actually not too bad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's called Pets Go. It'll probably appear on your recommendeds because the game is like just took over on like play accounts. You're addicted to Phantom Forces. Oh dear. Also, if you're curious, I only know about Roblox games because my cousins love Roblox. So I have learned what games are what. You've got almost all knives. Oh no. Why do I get Counter-Strike vibes? I have played it. I mean, I got introduced to Roblox by my cousin's Mag. I still play a little bit here and there. It's not like you know, a million hours a week, but I jump on every now and then. I pretty much, until the last update, I had maxed out Pet Go myself. Then there's another game I like on Roblox that I found called Wheat Harvesting Simulator. I quite like it. Or is it called Wheat Farming Simulator? It's one of the two. It's either called Wheat Harvesting or Wheat Farming Simulator. If you're looking for something just chill, it's pretty chill. You just run around and cut wheat, basically. Bee Swarm is meh. But I do tend to go for them kind of games. Nothing particularly. I don't, even on Roblox I don't really want to do particularly competitive games, to be fair. Other than there's this one zombie game I liked. I can't remember what it's called, but there was a zombie game on Roblox that's pretty good. I used to enjoy competitive games, Mag, but I'm past it now. I think when you get, how do I put this? When you get older, you start to lose the enjoyment of competitive games. Hell yeah, I'll admit to my reflexes being nowhere near as good as they used to be, Mag. Pro is too old to keep up. I mean, my style of enjoyment of games that I play is different now as well. Don't get me wrong, I could probably hop on, you know, Rocket League and do ranked. But I don't really do competitive anymore. Unless it was like Tekken or something. Getting a hand of a Tekken game would be great. Because I used to love Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament. Those were the days. Your body starts changing, I know about puberty. Oh, do you, Mag? Oh, that's good then. Yeah, young people need adrenaline because they like the idea of being amped up. And old people need the dopamine because they realise life sucks and they need to be happy. That's pretty much that simple. Not gonna lie, if you're not like, you know, for example, Maximilian Dude or freaking Ninja, you don't really play many, if you're not at tournament level, any person that's older playing like them sort of games day in, day out, it's a bit probably past it. Hey, I'm winning for a minute. Some people might not be. Cough, cough, low tier goofball cough. Oh god! I got hit by a... I did not account properly there. And that's the problem with hardcore. Let's run it back. Rip. That was a skill issue. What I will say as well, Mag, is that when you get older, you're... how do I put this? You become better at tactical thinking and logical thinking. Like, competitive games give you the mindset to build into tactics. And then when you're older, you'll become better at tactics, so you'll get into strategy games more. I might just be, you know, generalizing here, but I used to properly enjoy the days of Modern Warfare 2, like Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. This game lacked male VTuber. Yeah, because the game is only based on the main HoloLive members. No Holo Tempest. There's very few members of HoloLive that are male, and again, that's like Holo Tempest. Airsoft. My best in Airsoft. One of my favourite moments in Airsoft was when I got a quad kill with a grenade. And then there was one time where I got my session best. I think I had one session where I got 3 melee kills. That was fun. And that one session gave me the highest melee kill count in all of me and my buddies. You know, I had the most melee kills out of all of us. Oh no! The best one was when I basically made a kid shit themselves and surrender. It was awesome, right? So I had my... have I told this story to you yet, Mag? Probably not. So I had my shotgun. There was 4 people standing together. I came around the corner and I didn't know they were there, but I saw one, shot, take him down. Came around further, angle, shot the next one. Took down the 3rd one, and the 4th one was just a young lad. He saw me take down the others. I just went... I mean, to be fair, you'd think I'd make this up, but honestly, this was the funniest shit. So I saw the 4th guy and I just went, hello. he started screaming, I surrender, I surrender. Then, after he surrendered, he started walking over. He was like, that's it, I'm done. But I then tried to fire the trigger anyway. My cartridge had run out of rounds by the time I was going to be facing him off. So, if I fired, he would have realised I was firing blanks. But yeah, that was my funniest experience at Airsoft, I have to say. That is one of them funny moments. And my mates weren't even there. I think one of my mates could hear the young lad shout, I surrender, but he didn't know what happened because he couldn't see me. I had to describe it to him. But that was... I mean, yeah, he thought he was about to take a pallet of Spas 12 to the you know, the body from like 5 feet away. I would be scared too. I have not played Airsoft in a while though. I think I sort of went off it at some point. The last time I played a session, it was not a great session, and it really kind of put me off because it made me realise that the site that we would go to the most were very they weren't looking to make. They could have made the experiences more fun, but they just didn't go for it. When people play Airsoft with no gloves, there was there was one session where why did I take the CEO tiers? I totally spaced out. I've got the wrong item. Oh well, this is going to be a funny run. I was telling an Airsoft story and I got stopped by my own words. I can't remember where that was going, sorry. Oh, yeah, no. The shorts and t-shirt escapade. Oh, there you go. There's the rest of my Airsoft story. I did it all in shorts and t-shirt. And I just ran around with a pistol. Because I like weapons that are CQB, right? I like pistols. I like shotguns. But our main site was... Hey Camp, I'm just telling Airsoft stories right now. Hope you're doing good, buddy. But yeah, so there was a session where I went literally shorts and a t-shirt and then just my pistol, my little Beretta M92, went round and just went on a rampage. That was a fun session. It hurt, and you would not believe how many bruises I had that day. But that was fun. Yeah, Camp, unfortunately you just missed out. I'll give you the TLDR. There was a session where I basically made a kid scream and surrender in Airsoft. You missed out on the rest of the story, but it was a funny session. What other cool Airsoft stuff had I done? I mean, I pretty much covered the highlights now, I think. Camp. Unfortunately for you, nobody else would understand our little hat memery joke. They don't know about that one. What? Was there anything else cool? You don't care. Damn right. Well, Arjuna, I have seen plenty of people bring LMGs. I've never played in a tournament or like the Valhalla, which is that giant 500 versus 500 players over a weekend. Have I ever had a BB get stuck in me? No. I have not. I've had a BB get stuck in my face guard. But no, I've never had a BB get stuck in me. First you've got to play in Airsoft as laser tag. Laser tag's good fun. Laser tag is enjoyable. Let's go study classes. This build's a bit whack, but we'll give it a shot. Laser tag. I think it depends with laser tag, because I think it depends on how they make the targeting with laser tag, because some places use, I think I'm talking about slightly older versions of laser tag here, so bear with me, but where I've played laser tag before, back when I was younger, we used to wear like this body plate, and it used to have the giant light sensors on there. So you used to basically just be a giant walking... just be a giant walking target. But the last time I went to play laser tag, they had... the target was the end of the gun. So you could actually just shoot the end of their gun and it would count. And there was no like body target or anything. So essentially you aim for their gun and then you got them. So I think it depends on the size of the area of the target as to the difficulty. The thing with airsoft, I mean, for one, make sure you bring the right weapons. Don't do what I do, where I take a shotgun into a forest, right? But I used to be really good at knowing my bullet drop. So I used to be able to get more than max range on my shotgun, because I'd aim at the right angle to be able to basically curve the shots to go down. Because of course, as you know, with airsoft, the contact on the body is where people should then call out their hits. If they get hit from a BB from above, it's still getting hit by a BB. So I used to know my shotgun's range, and I used to kind of aim up to angle it. But the thing is with airsoft versus laser tag is a literal beam. It's very hard to tell with a beam where you're shooting unless you go near a wall to then see the light. Whereas with airsoft, you can watch the BBs drop. So you can compensate for like wind, etc. by literally firing a shot and watching where the bullet goes. Because while it's not in the exact same level, you still get Coriolis effect on BBs. I don't need IO costume this time because this build is not correct. This build is not correct by any means. Also with airsoft, it's difficult when you have lighter BBs because they're more heavily affected by the wind, whereas a heavier BB isn't. And because of the weight, it actually has more force behind it, which makes the bullet stronger. So like people that run rifles will tend to run, so your ARs tend to run at somewhere between like 0.2 and 0.28. Your rifles tend to be run at 0.28 to 0.32ish, 0.35, depending on the capacity of the availability of the gun. And then of course sniper rifles are a whole other mother trucker. But when I said rifles, I was kind of thinking DMRs and sniper rifles over, like, you know, assault rifles. I was doing count mid airsoft match to see if I'm gonna hit. You sit there, that feeling when you see the guy that brings a pen and paper to airsoft to work out the coefficient of the wind. What are you doing over there, Bob? Yeah, mate, I've just got to calculate the sine theta to work out where I need to angle this shot. I also saw a guy who brought Riot Shield. the BB's inertia. Now we're just taking it too far here. That's when you know it's serious. Now we go and try hard mode. Excuse me, Mag, what are you on about? Where did that come from? That's completely disjointed. You feel like those YouTube snipers definitely use calc? Right, I'll tell you right now. Kicking Mustang. Have you seen the YouTuber Kicking Mustang? Oh, I saw a guy bring a riot shield. I haven't brought one. I'd love to, but in the site that where we would predominantly play it would have been counted as a hit, so it was pointless. But I have seen a guy bring a riot shield on several occasions. He was a cool guy, actually. I spoke to him quite a bit. But oh, back to sorry, Mag. Maybe I glossed over that on my previous statement of it. Yeah, if ever you see a YouTuber called Kicking Mustang, my advice is to not watch and move the heck away from it. The guy is banned from so many sites for cheating, for using literal, rather than BB pellets like you should be. The guy was using ball bearings in airsoft. Scummy. It really is. The guy is just scummy, and he permanently does. You know how like the what do you call them again? Waiver. You know how the waivers for airsoft are like, will say, I by signing this I agree to the fact that I will not intentionally hit people in the head. Well, guess what Kicking Mustang does? Yeah, that's right, intentionally. Because he claims that's the only way that people accurately call their stuff. But the guy is just talking bollocks. Just because he's a dishonourable player doesn't mean other people should be. So yeah, there you go. Not that I intentionally want to start drama or anything, but that's just... he's literally banned from something like 60 sites in the UK for just absolutely awful activity. But because he's a big YouTuber, people go, oh my god, that's so cool and funny, but actually what he does is really not funny. Like, it's actually abhorrent. And the problem is, it's a strat that works for his YouTube. He's got some couple million subscribers or whatever. People love to see it, but they don't attain. I think it's the people that are outside of the airsoft community versus people inside. It's one of those. Yeah, he literally, he's the kind of player that would take his DMR and you know, fire 3 feet away. Some sites run what they would refer to as a surrender rule. I bet you he's the kind of guy that would never, even on a site that would give a surrender rule, I bet you he'd never offer it. There's also, the site I would play at had a rule where if you're running a weapon, like a DMR or a sniper, you need to be 20 meters away. Really. If you're more than 20 meters, you know, less than 20 meters away, so if you're closer than that, you would swap to a sidearm. You know, fairness, you don't want to deal, that would friggin' hurt somebody. But not everywhere runs that. However, one thing I would like to do is to go visit a CQB site and play CQB. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's the minimum mag. But of course, especially with a sniper, you wouldn't want to be 20 meters close anyway. If you're 20 meters close and you've got a sniper, you're probably doing something wrong, or your sniper's not strong enough. Which is why people use gas magazine rifles over spring-loaded rifles, because the spring ones for airsoft do not give the distance. Source, mine was exactly like that. Motorized aren't really a thing over here, Mag, to be honest. Motorized airsoft rifles really aren't that much of a thing over here, so I can't comment too much. I have seen people... roll double damage again. I have seen a few people run, like, pistols and weapons, or like ARs that are attached to like a gas tank that allow them to give continuous fire. But yeah. That's right, Arjuna, this game is endless. I'm currently running it on endless mode. That is correct. Endless mode is where you get the leaderboards, which is why I'm playing on endless. Now, joke aside, I do know that you mean that you can just continuously play this game and just keep going. Yes, that's right. Because the game is a roguelite. It's got that typical inane roguelite ability to just be playable over and over and over again, and with little recognition of the time. Like, for instance, imagine if you were watching somebody play this game and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning in your time zone and you should be going to sleep. That would just be wild. Couldn't be me. Goofy obese cat. That's right. I mean, it's technically just a giant fox. But we'll overlook that. They're all rather similar animals, biologically speaking. So what if one's a canine and one's a feline? I also love the sentence Goofy obese cat, honestly. That's a great sign-off line. It does sound like a good insult to say, yeah, well, you have a goofy obese cat. Where the clock man at? Soon? There's different time increments where the different mobs come in. So Clock Boys will be here soon. I also need to up my movement speed so that we can get more spin to win meat spins here. Because meat spins are going too slow. Meat spin scales with the amount of speed that you move. As long as I don't goof up again. That'd be nice. What was last run? 26 minutes? So that was like 4 minutes before Endless kicks in. That was stupid. SF YouTube makes you realise you're not made for this shit. Or it just makes you realise that some people take it really, really seriously. Or you'd wonder what happened to you if you got slapped by a sausage that big? Yeah. Like, that's not even, I'm not even going to turn that into a innuendo. I'm just going to say, yeah, that would hurt. Like, I'm putting respect on that sausage. It does, though, need knockback. Damage and cooldown, you say? Damage and cooldown, you say? The magnet that brings in all the experience, they randomly spawn. So when I see it, I'll grab it. But unfortunately it's not a... It's not a force thing. It's a luck thing. Unless I'm getting your... Unless I'm getting you misunderstood on what you're saying, which is more than possible. Bear in mind that I have different items to last time. So if there's any confusions, it may be because of the build change. Speed up. Easy peasy. Yes, here we are, Arjuna. Mucho clock boys. Where's... No movement speed for me. Okay, fine. Kind of silly, because normally movement speed is very easy to find. In example, there's movement speed right there. So yeah, I'll be prioritising haste and movement speed. Really, this run needs just those two things. Someone's trying to claim that you stole a CSGO knife. Bollocks. Challenge. Ah! Mag. Does it say November 11th? Or does it say, hold on, wait, 11/11? There's no misconstruction on the dates there. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, no, just ignore them. I'd probably go back. I'd probably respond back to them saying, sorry, I can't help you at the moment, I've lost my keyboard. So I can't type. And the 11th of November will be Remembrance Day. Which is, hold on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's Monday. So there'll be a 2-minute silence on Sunday for Remembrance Sunday and on Monday. Ah. Well, there you go. I've still seen a couple of people still giving out poppies, doing the charity poppies anyway. Haven't actually grabbed one yet though. This year. Taking some damage. So I need to be slightly careful. Let the regen kick in for the shield. Well, Mag, that does sound like a fun fact. I'm very intrigued by that fact. That fact is the most fun fact I've heard all day. 4 out of 10 would fun again. Glad you shared. So I don't have Night Milk. Then again, it wouldn't fit in this build right now. Necessarily, but it would have been useful. This year's been arse. Yeah. I feel you on that. Not gonna lie, the last couple of years have been kinda arse. Even though, to be fair, the reason why I was making a joke saying fun fact is because all you wrote was fun fact, and then you said nothing else. Unless you were talking about your CSGO knife, in which case that's just a weird thing. But what do I know? I'm cooked, right? I'm cooked, and therefore my opinion is not valid on such a situation. Let's just use the knives. The swords. Actually, 2019 was fire and 2020 was plague. Super cooked. Rip. "2023 was certainly a year of all time." Well, for me, 2019 wasn't a particularly amazing year. 2020 was alright, I guess? I don't remember, actually. I just remember 2019 kind of sucked. Bum, ba, 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 na, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Cooldown and crit damage, that is not knockback effect. I would accept but one enchantment. Skibidi Toilet is almost 1 year old. But his face looks so old. You'd think he was older than one. But that's kind of disappointing to hear that. Aren't they making a Skibidi Toilet film? From what I hear. I mean, I can't foresee it being any good, but I heard they were making a film. / movie. For those who are confused by my use of the word film. Really, the next film I'm looking forward to is Sonic 3, quite honestly. Sonic 3 or anything that comes out from Nintendo. I want there to be the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. That's what I'm waiting for. Move over MCU. You've been around for like 15 years, now it's time for the NCU. How cool would a... I was about to say how cool would a live action Pokemon film be, but we've had Detective Pikachu. So what I can say is Detective Pikachu is a confirmation that a mainline Pokemon film would be awesome. Yeah, I'd want to see... So I've been discussing this, so I think it'd be cool, right? They should do... a Detective Pikachu. When I say real life, I mean like Detective Pikachu / Sonic-esque thing, right? So I want to see like a live action Pokemon Ranger, an animated F-Zero, an animated Kirby, maybe either a live action or animated Metroid film. Be awesome. The scammer is trying to undo the report they made on your account. Right. So surely it's better to just let them undo the report? Or if it leads to an issue, maybe you could threaten them by saying, "Hey, for the damning reputation you've left upon my profile, you owe me a Counter-Strike knife." That would show them. Come on, I need more speed. We're not fast enough yet. Bum 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 bum. Give you a Karambit top and minimal wear stat track for the damages. Yep. Yeah. Damn right. Press the advantage mag. I know very little about the cost of Counter-Strike Go knife. I understand that some of them were quite a lot, like in the hundreds to some of them even the thousands range. But I'm assuming that because you put a lot of words in that sentence, that it's quite a valuable knife. I actually quite like Karambit knives. I think they're kind of cool. That knife is... Excuse me? Holy heck, that's worth a lot then. Damn. Also, I don't know, what do you mean by who's the other two guys? What, you mean like people watching, or do you mean like something in this game? Because if you talk about people watching, some people just don't chat. They don't need to. They don't. Some people just feel the need to be able to just watch, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, for instance, I have my emote toting buddy that normally sits there and spams emotes with me, and I love it. But I don't know who they are. They could be anyone. They just pass the vibe check. And then for stuff within the game, I then spaced out and forgot what I was going to suggest for that, based on your statement. But yeah, there you go. That's my proposal to your answer. To be fair, there's oftentimes I just sit in chats and don't type. I tend to just spam the heart emote. That's my go-to. You know, to be honest, I've stopped sort of watching so many live streams and stuff. Clock King is back, and now he cloned himself a million times over. You told them for damages to give you it. Good idea. And then, if they said no, so what you need to do now, Mag, is say, fine, I'll leave a report on your account. Hey. I see you. I see your hearts, and I raise you millions of clicks. There you go. You're welcome. Slideshow mode. The problem is whenever I tab at HoloCure, it causes a million. Hold on, a million seconds of just nothing. A million issues in the game, I think is what I was going to say. Ah, well. Yeah, I still need more speed. Meat spin here is going too slow. So yeah, I'll once again go back to training all the mobs. Keep them in. You're poor and raid all the skins. Hippity hoppity, your Counter-Strike account is now my property. Classic. That's it, Magnolia. Unleash your inner American. Manifest destiny. What could go wrong? It was a simple principle. Get into cybersecurity. You can become what the number one American Russian hacker. Like, Anonymous will fear you. You'll form an anti-Anonymous called Well Known. Glory shall be had. No, Ahmed, don't hit me. Don't need small Ahmed to come and slap me with her butt. Stay over here. Who's the goofy girl? This is, so in the HoloLive sphere, this is Amelia Watson's, like, How do I describe Small Army? Small Army is just like a little version of Amelia, basically. But if you... Right, Mag, think about it, right? Think about it hard enough. You're doing philosophy, so we can go through a philosophical thought. If you're going to call yourself... Hang on, an anonymous chat website known as 4chan, which itself was a Western spin, a Western version, sorry, of the Japanese website Nichan, i.e. 2chan. But yeah, think about it, right? You want to not tell anybody who you are online, so you say, my name is Anonymous. By giving yourself a non-descriptive name, you're naming yourself. Isn't that a paradox? I kind of feel like that's like an Ouroboros of names. Now I get the principle behind the name. I'm not trying to like spurn public inquiry. I'm just posing a thought, right? Don't think about it too hard. I can't say I've watched the specific video you'll talk about. But lately I have been going back and watching Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life, because I keep referencing it. That's a video. That's a video all time anyway. Ooh. Went too far off in one direction. So I'll give the heads up now. Regardless of the length of this run, this will be the last run of the night. And then I'll be, in the words of Magnolia, quitting forever. For this is clearly going nowhere. Sometime watch that 2-minute video. Pairs? Feel free to link it in the Discord and I'll give it a look at some point. They are actually dogs, not pandas. I think it's just meant to be goofy ass looking versions of Bubba, which is Amelia's little dog she had on stream. The thing is, Arjun, there's so many things in this game that are HoloLive related lore, because that's the whole focus of the game, that if you don't know, it's a little difficult to get all the references, because there's a lot of references. I mean, the whole damn game is a reference, quite frankly. And not a... Actually, I was about to say it's not even a JoJo's reference, but actually there are JoJo references in this game. So even the HoloLive Cutie does not escape being a JoJo reference. Therefore. That's a series I'm definitely going to be making anime and manga reviews on. But with JoJo I'll do it in each part. To be fair, I need to reread JoJolion. And I actually need to get started on JoJo Lands, because I never even read chapter 1, because I was like, I'll reread JoJolion first. But, yeah. Nearly 600, actually over 600, 730% with the buff, so 680 without the buff. 630 without the buff. What? Gain 100% speed, okay. Because I was thinking about the Idle Live buff that I'm not getting this run. I did also link, Mag, speaking of meme videos, there's a video that I linked in the memes tab, like yesterday or whatever. That's an old video, but that one's good. That's an oldie but goldie. But to be honest, when it comes to meme videos, I still enjoy Shooting Stars memes where they edit stuff that flies through the air to the tune of Shooting Stars by Bag Raiders. They're like top tier. It's a shame that nobody really makes them anymore. Pointless roll. I need slightly more haste. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, and I never got Frozen Seed this run. This run really is just going to be cooked. We're going to get to like 30 minutes and just immediately die here, I think. If I am that lucky. Or that lucky to get that far, I should say. As Meat Spin goes clockwise, I too should go clockwise. Makes sense to me. So yeah, much like my prediction of the last run, this run will probably go to about 22,000-ish kills, then just stop. The goofy enemies do indeed unite, Arjuna. Because the stage is meant to end at 20 minutes, everything from 20 to 30 minutes is, everything 20 minutes plus is just considered extra. So they just throw everything at you at this point because it doesn't matter. However, this is holding slightly better than I thought it would, honestly. Right now. If you're wondering, there's one of the reasons why I'm constantly circling is because Meat Spin works faster when I'm moving. If I stop, it slows down. Also, it helps clear the, because it's providing knockback, it's pushing them away. So it's kind of like being a zoning tool. I think is the best way for me to describe it. Exactly. The sausage relies on me to spin for it to spin. That's a good way of thinking about it. That's the spirit, Arjuna. Back to the point of inertia when we were talking about BBs for airsoft. The sausage is basically a giant BB. Or the BB is a very small sausage. Whichever way you want to dress it up. Whichever way meets your expectations. And if you don't think that sounds very fair, you can just poke it about it. Crit. Small sausage. Yeah, little tiny sausage pellets. They should do that. Hear me out. Sausage gun. Right? So that you fire this. Don't ask me for the science behind this. Just take this as an idea. Take a gun. Load it with little balls of meat. Right? So that when you pull a trigger, the meat is heated as it travels through the air. So you get hot balls delivered straight to your mouth. Doesn't that sound like a party? Because honestly, my answer to that is yes. But that would be cool. I don't know, it's an idea. I can't even say bro is cooking because, like, that's literally me talking about heating up meat. So it then just sounds like I'm trying to say a pun. Yeah, totally, Arjuna. That's why I said don't ask me about the science of it. That's why I said don't ask me about the science of it. Because I don't know how you'd do it. Mind you, the speed of a bullet is... what? About half the speed of sound? Ish? Just over? Don't know how much faster you'd need for it to heat in an instant if it's like... Let's assume it's the same as a... Let's assume it's kind of the same size as a .1 caliber bullet. That's what I'm going with, Arjuna. Using the heat of the gas. It's kind of like put it in a .1 caliber bullet S casing, where the casing acts like a, you know, have you ever had like a raclette? Acts like a little raclette pan. So if you can imagine you're shooting out a raclette pellet from the gun, or like it uses it to travel and then the pellet and then the casing disperses itself, ejects itself. Hey, I'm talking about wild future science here. all of this thinking going into eating a tiny little, like, pea-sized bit of sausage. Oh dear. It's one of those nights, huh? The simple solution would just be to not do any of this, just cook the sausages normally. To be quite frank, that's just simpler. It involves a lot less effort overall. But you know, for anyone out there who's willing to test it, just take my idea of a sausage gun and run wild. You have my creative consent. Just remember, it's my intellectual property. Actually, if I call it intellectual property, it's not an intellectual thought, is it really? So it's kind of, it's not even intellectual property, it's just stupid property. You know what, Mag? This is your fault. You told me I was cooked, and now I truly have cooked. So I'm blaming you for this one. Ah, dear. See, it's so much more fun to just talk about just purely insane ideas. You can probably also tell that I haven't had Happy Pills in like 2 days. I'm waiting for my prescription to come back. Because I had to reorder because I totally didn't realise I ran out. Rip. You know, really dense meat. Like, if you pack beef real tight, might do the trick. Again, that's something for the scientists to figure out. I'm not a scientist, I'm just a goofball. Slash idiot slash whatever you want to call me. I'm just here giving... Look, when you're the person given the idea, you don't have to tell anybody how it works. It's pretty simple. You allow other people to tell you how it's going to work. Holy heck, I nearly just died. I got stuck on a pillar. Right, let's just move away. And that's the beauty of what I'm doing. Putting them all in one area, I can just run away at leisure. Oh, no, wrong direction. It's a great idea. Even I got bored of the idea. Even I lost interest in the idea halfway through. But yeah, I need to propose this idea in 30 years' time. I agree. Oh, hollow magnet. One of the button magnets. Nice. Okay, now we're moving. Oh, you've cracked it, Arjuna. You've just cracked it in 2 sentences. Sausage bomb. You put the sausage as a bomb, and then you blow up the bomb, and then the meat pieces go everywhere. Now we got a real party. Holy heck! Give the man a medal. Even better thinking, Arjuna. You took my idea, expanded upon it, and made it better. You've kind of done what Let's Go did to solar RNG. Damn. Only took you like 3 seconds to figure out too. Don't I feel stupid? Hey, basically, Arjuna, it's not about tit for tat, right? The more stupid ideas we have, the better. That's just how we cook. Uh-oh. Rip. I got done in by a wild Takadachi. So, as mentioned, that'll be the end of today's stream then. Because Magnolia's right, and I'm cooked. There'll be another stream again, never, ever, ever, ever again. I will never stream again. Until tomorrow. Or Saturday. It's likely going to be tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know what we'll be doing. How about like a COD sesh tomorrow or something? I do have plans tomorrow. I'm helping my auntie. But other than that, we're doing that in the morning. So I should be fine to stream at some point tomorrow afternoon. It's already Saturday there. Well, that sounds like a you problem. But no. Yeah. My time, I mean. Basically tomorrow I'll be streaming at some point tomorrow evening, I think. We'll see. Anyway, so therefore, as always, thanks to Mag, Camp, and Arjuna, as well as everybody else who popped on by. It's been an honour and a pleasure. Thank you very much all. And I'm sure I'll catch you within the next couple of days. So, peace out for now. Catch you soon.